Hello world, it's Curtis Potter with Boundless Motivation. Today I wanted to talk to you about a topic that I touched on just briefly yesterday, but I had somebody reach out to me and ask me a little more details and to elaborate on that topic. So I wanted to share that with you. And what it was, I mentioned that a lot of successful people would contribute their success to the response time of when they get knocked down, how fast they get back up and get moving forward. See, if you think about life, and I know this is a testament to my own, there's been times in life where I've been stuck. It may be just for a day where you're down in the dumps, or, there might be something that just really challenged me for weeks or months. And unfortunately, I have to admit that there's been stuff that I've been stuck dealing with in my head that I've been thinking about for years that I just couldn't overcome. And see, that's just robbing you of your time. And time is one of those most precious resources because you can't buy more of it. Once you lose that minute or that hour, it's gone forever. So it's even more important because you can buy a new vehicle, you can buy new clothes, you can buy a new house. There's so many things you can buy more of, but time's not one of them. On that last day when you're going down in that grave, there's nothing you're going to be able to do to reverse that. So when he asked me, how did you get unstuck in all of those times? How do those successful people get unstuck? Well, there's always the listening to the right kind of music that just cheers you up, or a lot of times I'll watch motivational videos that really just get me going, but sometimes that's not enough. And I told him one of the biggest things that I ever did that helped my life was stop putting myself on an island. So what that means is if you're by yourself on an island, it's just all that stuff going into your head just over and over and over again that's creating you to be stuck. And if you think about all professional athletes, even the president, they have coaches, they have mentors, they have accountability partners. But see, a lot of times when I was stuck, it was my pride and my ego that was causing me to be stuck. I didn't want to reach out to a friend and admit to him that I was failing. I don't know why, because a lot of times I've was like, man, this is going to bring them down. It's going to make them feel negative. But I actually had multiple people say the same exact response. Like, I don't reach out to people because I don't want to bring them down. But see, most people, I know for myself especially, when I'm helping others, that's when I feel like I'm on top of the world. Like, I love doing this because I'm helping people get through hard times. When you're volunteering to do anything like food drives and stuff like that, you just normally see people with this huge smile on your face. So that's what I had to remind my buddy, that when you reach out to me when you're struggling and you allow me to help you overcome this battle that's been stuck in your head, man, that's helping me. That I'm winning, and not trying to look at it as the ego side of things, but it's just bringing me joy by helping you, and then now you are joyful by allowing me to help you. So my men's group at church is called the Wolf Pack, and the reason why we came up with that name like 8 years ago was because a wolf is one of the strongest animals out there. And there's a lot of animals that will still challenge and defeat a wolf, like a lion, for instance. But the thing is a wolf will rarely ever get challenged when it's in its pack, when it's in a wolf pack. So that's why we're called the Wolf Pack, because see, we're strong enough to do it alone, but we're smart enough not to, because you don't have to. Why do we? So what I recommend for all of you, and this is what I recommended to him, I recommended it to a buddy the other day, is make a list of 10 people that you feel confident about being honest with them and reaching out to them if you're stuck. You might have a couple females on there, or all males, more females than males, vice versa, whatever your sex is. probably is going to lean towards a certain way. So I know for me, I've got like 8 guys on there and 2 females, maybe 3 or 4 now that I just added. But when you're stuck, think about who you want to talk to. So that way you're not resisting, and who's going to be able to help elevate you. I know the other day I was having a really rough day. It was just like life was smacking me in the face. I ended up calling like 6 of those people on my list that day, because I mean, it was just a battling day. I mean, I was at war with life. But by the time I was on my way home, I had reached that accountability partner who talked me out of my funk, and it ended up helping me win the rest of the day. And then the next day I came back on fire, and I was like, you know what? Why didn't I just reach out to all these people sooner instead of allowing it to just take control of my day? So for you, if you're watching these videos and you know there are times where you have been stuck, even if just for hours, remind yourself that that's time you'll never get back. And if you want a way to prevent that, put your ego aside, forget your pride, because we're all human. Everyone on this earth is human. We all make mistakes. So it's okay. You failed for a moment, but that's not mean you failed for life. Even if you think you failed for a year or 2, it don't matter. You can start back over today. You can make a choice to take back your life, take back your day, take back your time, and start moving forward. If you need somebody to reach out to, I promise you I will not judge you, because I have been through worse. I can almost guarantee it. And I do this because I've made more mistakes than almost anybody. But you know what? That's the life lessons that teach you, and most times just inspire you to achieve greatness and to never do it again. Like, that hurt. I'm not one to do that again. And I'm going to move forward. So I love you all. I appreciate you for continuing to support me and push me and guide me. For me to be the best version of myself, I'm going to continue working on it until the day I die. Because you know what? I am going after a boundless life, and I hope you choose to do that too. I hope you choose to take a stand for your life and start moving forward and find out all the ways where you can look at yourself and be like, you know what? I need to change that. And if I do, I'm going to become boundless, and I'm going to have this smile on my face for the rest of my life. And then I can help other people, which is such a beautiful thing. So if this helped you, or know somebody that it will, if you know somebody that gets stuck often, please like, share, comment, tag somebody, subscribe to my YouTube page, so that way you'll get to see all my notifications of all my new videos. You know, send it in a message. You can send it in a text. You can send it in an email. You can send it through Facebook Messenger. There's so many ways where you can send it to somebody who you've just been trying to help get unstuck, so they can start living their best life. I love you all, and you know the drill. Be boundless.